Hello, everyone. It's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor. Welcome to Longshots, Dungeons and Dragons, part 2 of my one-shot, The Mystery of the Waterdeep Docks. Got some new people here this week, and some people can't join us, so we're gonna get right into it. So last week, after having a lovely brunch, our party of adventurers received a message to go to the Waterdeep Docks on the request of a frequent patron of theirs, Maya, because they're very good at finding things. And she needed them to find a box that had gone missing from the Musty Mermaid. It's a box that was dangerous, locked, arcanely trapped, but the contents of said box remained unsaid. It was none of their business. There was a bit of some words between them and a black outfitted, mustached, eye-patched man who seemed to be working with Maya before they were left to figure things out on where the hell this box went. They board the ship after being given a badge of authority by this black-clad man to allow them to get some access to places. And after talking to Captain Reynolds, they found out that 4 crewmen were missing. And then they did some searching, picked up some fingerprints, had no way to compare those fingerprints to anything else. But by the time they got done searching the ship, they found that one man was missing. They retraced his steps along the docks of Waterdeep in the dock area. Came to the last bar he was at, and then found out that he was probably crashed at a hostel. While Flynneman and Trogdor and Ariel went to track down another lead, Rune and Flynneman snuck up on him, threatened the hostel owner, and then burst into the room, one through the door, one through the window, and tackled the missing sailor, only to find that he was dead. Throat slashed. But outside, they heard a discharge of some arcane device, rushed outside to see one guy completely covered in dust and equipment, boots, swords of what was another person disintegrate. He's basically covered in the dust of his own body. He took off. These two knocked him down. There was some sort of arcane interference, though, from an unseen source trying to protect them, but they got him, and as he was about to discuss who had hired him, he took some sort of blast to the chest, and then 4 weird-looking rocks fell down all around them, and then exploded, shattering every window inside this courtyard. And by the time they kind of set up, or in Rune's case, I guess, blobbed up, because Rune's a plastoid, there were just bits and pieces of this guy all over the place, 4 little craters, but no box. But running down the street from the explosion was the city guard, as well as the black-clad man from the Rovan Rangers and some of their own troops running to the explosion. And that is where we pick up today, my friends. With, I guess, just Rune right now, looking around, and Flynneman a little woozy on the ground, and everyone kind of rushing up, seeing what was going on. So let me switch maps. The little red dashes are bits and pieces of them all over the place. So the first person, someone here. The first person to arrive is this gentleman, Captain McKay, bringing several green-clad soldiers with him, and a blue tiefling carrying a musket. Ray, would you like to describe this person?
Oh, I'm not used to having an unmute button. I usually just tap my mic, but I don't have that. So Yeah, so there's this blue tiefling that kind of comes up. She looks pretty unamused, but mostly confused as to what is going on here. She looks very at the ready, on guard, ready to strike at whatever time, and she's just kind of looking around at everybody, assessing their situations.
Okay. Captain McKay kind of walks up to the group, goes, "Oh boy, you shotters have really done it this time. Lamar, this is why we don't hire amateurs like this. Look at this complete mess. This is amazing."
Sorry, what are you saying? I all I can hear is the ringing in my ears. I see your mouth moving, but nothing's coming.
I'm saying you'll never be hired again by Maya due to this colossal fucked up. Maya, this is why us professionals are the ones who should be doing things like this.
Omar's not.
With bits and pieces of this guy everywhere. Alright, fan out, collect all the pieces. If anyone finds a box, bring it to me.
There's definitely pieces swirling around in Rune's body.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's you didn't just like leave whatever's in that thing alone. That's fine. And I have to go talk to the city watch so you aren't all arrested. And he's going to go off and sort of smooth things over with a guard over there, while other people are they're just moving around, picking up pieces. They're going down alleys. They kind of just got like a little bag. They're not very happy. They're putting hands and feet and equipment into bags. One person's going over to the pile of dust and pulling things out of that, putting that away. Go ahead.
Can I investigate the body before it gets swept away, to see if I can find any evidence?
You can look at the pieces that are right by you.
Yeah,
or do you want
whatever.
that? Yeah, sure.
Like, I want to see if I can find any clues before.
Okay. Sure.
Before the crime scene is tampered with.
Yeah. I mean, in front of you is a armless, headless, legless torso.
Jesus.
Can I do it with advantage if I wander?
Yeah, you can go around it. A few rangers look like they're about to go and get it, but like they don't have a lot of experience with plasmatoids. Make an intimidation check just to see how. I want to see how mean you look. Well, that's a good investigation check.
That's a very good investigation check. I'm not a very mean person.
Okay, they're not too. You're just a cute little slime sliding around, and like they're just more.
I take out a magnifying glass that's bigger than like my body.
Oh my god.
Okay. You find the torso is pretty. It's actually, I mean, it's well equipped. It looked like it wasn't inexpensive equipment when it wasn't blown up. You do see, however, a platinum badge that is pinned to his upper shoulder. Identification. Being a rogue that you are, and being familiar with Thieves' Cant, you know this is a symbol of some sort of guild, although the guild is unfamiliar to you.
All right. Well, I'll either way. I'll slip it into my. I was
Body.
gonna say pocket, but I'll just slip it into my storage unit.
Okay.
I'll slurp it up.
It's at. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's at this time that Trogdor and Ariel show up. Flinneman is a little woozy for being blown up, and Trogdor goes, "Oh, hello. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take Flinneman back to the inn, lie him down, take care of him, so when he wakes up, he'll feel like he'll owe me a favor. Very, very evil. He'll feel bad about it for weeks, but I helped him. So, looks like you have this well in the hand room, and we'll catch up with you later. Ta-ta. And he goes off, and they take Flynn and him away to recover.
Oh boy, man! I better hop on this otherwise before I lose the trail. And he'll start. It'll start like Rune will start scurrying around, just looking for any clues again before this crime scene is completely dismantled.
I will say with a 30, the small little craters that are around where the explosions took place. I mean, you've experienced explosions before. You're an adventurer, fireballs and the such. These have a distinct smell of gunpowder to them,
which I recognize from like Flynn's. Flinnaments.
Yeah, but you've never seen something like this before.
Huh,
I mean,
weird.
you see like Flinnaments, like light little things of fire go poof, or shits and giggles, but like nothing has been like exploded like this before. It's very unusual.
Do I know where you would get like gunpowder isn't something that's necessarily particularly easy to come across. Is there any do I know of any places where you could get some in like large enough quantities to create such a big explosion?
There's a few cellars. It's tightly controlled. You know that the Rovon Rangers have a nice supply of it because you see Amara over there with a musket, so they have access to that. But it's not something you can just go in and buy into any store. It's a fairly controlled product.
Okay. And
I mean, there's folks that sell like black market shit that's not very good and something that blows up in your face. But this is refined. This is definitely refined stuff.
This is the good stuff.
It ain't cheap.
Hey, you, ma'am, sir, it. With the gun.
Amara's looking at Rune.
Yeah. Tell me, who's your? I need to ask you a few questions.
She's just staring at him.
You wield the pistol types, right?
She nods.
Who's your? What kind of gunpowder do you have? Do you mind if I take a sample? Who's your supplier?
She shrugs.
Wow, you're incredibly helpful. Do you mind if I take a look? And we'll just kind of slide over to.
I'm sorry, I'm debating something in my brain right now.
Also, am I doing on the
Yeah, I think your mic is picking up your speaker.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it's you guys.
Oh, sorry. I don't have headphones. Okay, well, so originally... I wish I had my headphones. Originally, Amara was mute, but this isn't working for me, so... we're not doing that anymore. In person, it'd be different, but on Zoom... I say Zoom, on Discord, it's a little hard, and I cannot get my thoughts across. And I'm struggling. So you know what? Amara can now speak. She's just shy. Can you repeat the last thing you said, please?
Who's your supplier for gunpowder? And do you mind if I take a sample?
Why would you need a sample?
Well, you see, I need to compare it to the samples that I've taken from the crime scene here. And he holds up like a little baggie.
Right. So you're the ones who fucked up this mission.
Not at all. No, well, I wouldn't call it a fuck up, really. More of a temporary setback.
Arms and legs and a head. So I would say you fucked up. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have arms and legs and a head.
I don't know how to respond to that.
So, like,
yeah.
it wasn't our fault. Listen, this is what we saw, and Rune will kind of, like, go back and report, everything. This is what we saw. These are the events that just occurred. And we need to find out who this person was working for and who their associates are. Because I suspect they're the people who have the box. There's a larger conspiracy at work.
Why were you hired? Okay, sure. And then she
I
takes.
was hired because I'm very good at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
This is the new buddy cop movie I want to see.
Yeah. She takes her rifle or her musket, sorry, and kind of hands it over for Rune to manage.
Can I don't know, can I try to, like, kind of taste it, I guess? And
Yeah, I mean, you can absorb both, and I need you to make an investigation check and an intelligence check, because the investigation check will be able to for you to figure out if there's differences. Intelligence, what the differences mean.
Nat 20 for the investigation
Jesus
check.
Christ. Okay.
And intelligence. Nat 1.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. So you okay. So you absorb this unknown residue from these craters and some gunpowder from Amaro's rifle. And they swirl around your plasmoid body as you take samples and you taste it, you smell it, you break it apart, you put it together then. They're both gunpowders. They're both explosive powders. But like wine, they're made differently. Mm-hmm. You have red wine, you have white wine, but they're different. So this is gunpowder, the residue, but it's not gunpowder you've ever come across before. It's the same, but different. And it's not the gunpowder that Amara has, it's not the gunpowder that Flinneman uses, not even the cheap shit that you've come across elsewhere. Kind of the same, but different. Why? You have no idea.
Can I try and determine why?
Sure. Make me a... I think, what skill would you use for this? Make me an investigation check and then a history check.
Okay.
If you can make an investigation check with advantage if Rue decides to share her results with you. Would you tell Amara what you found or keep it to yourself?
Absolutely.
You would share it? Okay, then
I was looking at you expectantly, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, okay, so 21 for
Okay.
investigation.
Make a history check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You look at both things and yeah, they're different. And you don't make the gunpowder yourself working for the Rangers, but you do go to the armory, you talk to the armorer, you discuss what you need for your mission. Sometimes you need something with a little more punch. Sometimes you need stuff that doesn't shoot out a lot of smoke. There is different brands of gunpowder that you use for your musket. This stuff is different. But you've seen it before. About 4 months ago, working with Captain McKay, you raided a dilapidated house because officially there are people running guns out of there. When you raided it, you didn't see anything. Like things had been moved about, but there were no bedrolls, there was no food, there was nothing. And it was just empty crates and a little bit of this gunpowder that was taken back to the estates. And you remember it being different. Like the granular was different. Now you asked about it, people say, well, we gotta figure it out, but you never heard anything about it. But this is not the first time you have seen this particular kind of gunpowder. It's been seen before and then not discussed, at least not discussed with your level of folks.
All right, well...
But Captain McKay was there, and he's a little bit higher ranking. He may know what's going on.
Yeah. Amara will relay that information. We should go and speak to Captain McKay.
Yes,
It's about this time that he comes back and goes, all right.
Oh, convenient.
Yes. That's what... Now, Miss Slime person, I believe you have a badge I gave you. I believe it's time for you to hand that back. I believe your work here is done.
Oh, I apologize, sir. I don't work for you. I work for Maya.
Very well. Then you can come back to the estates and explain to her in person what a colossal mess this has been.
Listen, I do have some questions for you, though.
Oh, that's funny, because I don't work for you. Have we found the box? Yep. Fantastic. And from one of the alleys, some guy's carrying out the box you're looking for. A little stained and whatnot, but they seem to be blowing off to the side. Listen, if you want to walk, you're going to walk with us back to the estates. If you ask something, I might entertain it, but frankly, you're lucky I'm not being hauled away for prison for the damage you've done here. Moving out. He's walking. I'm on my 6.
Captain McKay, sir.
Yes, Amira.
That house we raided 4 months ago, the gunpowder, we had sent it to the estate for examination, and I never got word on its history or contents or any of the sort. So would you have any information for me in regards to that? Because the gunpowder used in the explosions here for this body are the same.
Well, when you say that, he'll stop and kind of look at you. Are you certain?
Positive.
Interesting. We shouldn't discuss this in an open street. He'll keep on walking. And unless there's any other conversation Rune will chime in with, they'll make their way back to the estates.
Rune is taking very detailed notes.
You make it back to the Senate Estates. Thane, statue Thane out front, gives you a high five. Well, he'll hold his hand out for a high five. McKay doesn't. He'll hold his hand out, high five for Amara.
Amara just looks at him.
Cool. Next time. How you guys doing? Oh boy, big boom over there, right? Oh man. Whew. Come on, check out play later. Won't come with me? Up high. If you can give him a high five. Alright, see ya. Bye. Walk into the main hallway. There's a bit of activity in the courtyard. People moving around, sort of milling about. And then you go in, you turn right, you enter in a very large study, and you find Maya, who is looking over a table, and Colt's off to the side looking at his own things, and he kind of just gives a nod, and Maya comes over and sees McKay with just a big shit-eating grin on his face. So, Maya, I'm so glad you're here. You can never hire these people again. They blew up all the windows in the market. There are pieces of the person they're looking for in a bags over there. 2 piles of dust from like 2 guys that got disintegrated. And I'll say,
correction, that was not actually us. We were trying to stop that. It was actually the fault of whoever this man is associated with. See,
sure,
I am very.
sure.
I have. If you see here, and Rune will take out its notes, and we'll turn right to the page where it accurately records all of the exact information of what exactly had happened.
Maya will look over and go, okay.
Reports all of its findings.
Well, I did hear there's an explosion and whatnot.
So you see, I'm glad you got your box back, but I believe this conspiracy runs far deeper than any one box.
I'd like to mention that I found the box. They didn't. I recovered it. They just blew up. They blew up a guy.
Congratulations! I'm glad you got your box back. Mystery solved. However, this mystery does not lie with just the box.
Sure, I bet. So I'll take the box over to Colt and have a conversation with him, and then Maya goes, what conspiracy are we talking about here?
Well, I am a bit concerned that you may have some competitors. You know, if you take a look at these gunpowder samples, they don't exactly match. And well, Amara here says that they were from some sort of house that you raided a few months back. This exact kind of gunpowder. But, you know, that was used in the explosion.
Did she now? Maya, look at Amara. You disclosed that to Rune here.
No, I did not. I was speaking privately with Captain McKay.
Oh, I was listening. Sorry about that. Well, anywho.
Well, that sounds like a tomorrow problem. The today problem is that we recovered the box. She kind of turns around. Mr. Taylor, are we all good here? And you see Colt sort of reach in his pocket, pulls out sort of a platinum key, inserts it in the box, and you hear like a powering down sound of the box. There was some pretty impressive stuff on it. Just you don't need to make an arcane check. Like, that sounds dangerous. And here Colt goes, I think so. He opens the box, and you see Mark McKay's face kind of just like drop, like, oh shit. And then Colt goes, well, this is empty, so not great. Not great at all.
So the mystery continues.
And then you'll see Colt walk over to like the collection of body parts and pieces of equipment people picked up, and he immediately scoops up the pin that was in the pile of one of the dusts, and goes, Captain McKay, I believe this is your mother's. What's that?
Don't I have that?
They were on the other 2 also.
Oh, okay.
The one that was dusted and a third unseen person that got dusted. I believe this is the symbol of your mother's guild. Is it not? And McKay goes, yes, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that to be, how's about you go take a druid, find a tree, find your mother, and find a fucking explanation. As you wish. He leaves and takes a few people and leaves. Alright, well, this is stupendous. Fantastic. And then as Colt kind of like rubbing his like really, really irritated. And Maya's like kind of like, ooh, just don't say anything. Doors fly open, and another gentleman comes in, and Maya goes, Ramirez, this really isn't a good time. Like, listen, I'm sorry, guys. There's a farmer out here who is being really insistent about something that's going on. He's saying that some rangers have closed down the stall that he uses, and he's refusing to leave. He's kind of causing a bit of a scene, so figure we just fucking sort this out, maybe. And entering the room is a farmer.
Oh, that's my cue.
That's your cue.
And we'll walk in this just dirty looking field hand of a man, very visibly upset, and he will look for the first person that he sees as he walks in and says, I have this spot to sell my wares for the last 15 years, and you're telling me I can't sell my cabbages and sell my turnips and sell my carrots? Why now?
Roll me a d4 to see who exactly you're yelling at.
It's. I literally hope it's the most random person in the room.
I have an idea who it could be, so I'm gonna see if it's a 1. It's Amara.
It's a 2. You're safe, Amara.
Oh, it's a 2. Okay. You're yelling at Maya, who is standing next to Amara. Goes, whoa! What? What's going on? Calm down. What's your name, sir?
My name is none of your business, but it's Bubba. And I have been working day and night, slaving on my fields to bring the good people of this town vegetables for eating purposes. And I can't get it to them because you took away my spot.
Okay, so she kind of looks at Ramirez. Ramirez goes, he said that the sort of the stalls he uses, there's a sign on there that says Rovan business. So, I mean, I'm not aware of anything, so I figured I would bring him into you. Maya kind of looks like Colt, and Colt looks at Maya. Maya looks back at Bubba. Where is this?
That's a great question. Where is this? You tell me. Out of character.
It's on the south, near the southeastern gate.
Near the southeastern gate, right by where they sell the chalupas.
It's a chalupa.
I don't know. It's the first thing that came into my mind, but right there.
Okay. Maya looks very confused, and by this time, Colt has come over and goes, "We don't have anyone over there, do we?" Maya goes, "We're stretched pretty thin, but I don't think so." Amara, would you please take Bubba?
That's right. That's me.
Bubba here, and find out what exactly is going on down at this place and whatnot. If we do have people there, pull them out. If not, find out what's going on.
Yes, I will get right on that.
Okay. Bubba will go with you so he can be satisfied and whatnot. And why don't you take the rune here with you as well, just in case you need to get through any tight spaces to find out what's going on.
Rune is like sliding around in the box looking for clothes.
Can you describe Rune to me?
Oh, buckle up.
Yeah, I'm honestly just going with the
Rune-
best of my abilities right now. I'm like so confused.
Rune is a clear blob of goo, with kind of like a blue sheen. doesn't always have facial like humanoid features, but sometimes will morph its body into that. Mostly just has a lot of junk swirling around inside of it.
He's a
and
plasmatoid.
he's a plasmoid. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I'm assuming plasmoids are not very common in Faerun, in this part
just a
of
small,
Faerun?
just a small goo.
Okay.
I would say Bubba probably has not seen one before. With the astral space being more commonly traversed, not the first plasmoid that's been in Waterdeep, but a simple farmer like you, probably the first one you've seen.
As soon as they mention Rune's name, Bubba will look over at Rune, sifting through, I'm assuming, boxes or whatever, and say,
Rune just goes into the box and water just spreads out and fills all the gaps in the box.
Bubba will go from visibly angry, fuming, malding, and see Rune and say, "What the hell is that?"
Well, there's no need to be rude.
It talks?
I sure do, sir.
Oh my god. Where am I right now? Can we go to my stall, please? This is I don't know what to make of this.
Yes, the quicker you leave, the better for, I think, all of us, really. And Cole goes, yes, we're happy to help. Please leave.
Amara's already walking out.
I bet you are happy to help.
Maya, I want to assure you that I'm still on the case. I will solve this mystery, even if I don't really die. I will solve this mystery.
Delightful. Thanks for coming by. Rune, do you slide out? Do you walk out? How
Squelch.
roll? Flurp? Okay. Make a perception check for me to see if you can pick up, because Colt and Maya have a conversation as you're leaving.
Does this count? Would this count for my
nope,
wandering?
because you are shifting about, so it's a regular straight roll.
Okay. Not bad. 22.
You catch the tail end of a conversation about Colt wanting to call everyone off duty again. And then you're out the door. Okay, it is it's probably late afternoon at this point from all your investigating earlier this morning and blowing things up. Rune, in this whole discussion you could probably have taken a short rest because you got beat up a bit last week.
Oh, thank goodness.
Blown up. So yeah, I would say the discussion, Bubba coming in, moving about, that will qualify for a short rest. Pretty busy still. Waterdeep's a city that never sleeps. You see again, as you saw earlier this morning, there's a bit more city guard out than usual, but not more than maybe oh boy, what's going on here? But you do see them more. But it might be because, you're investigating and you kind of ran into some of them earlier today. Bubba eventually leads you to the gates of the stall sort of complex where he sells his stuff, and sure enough, there's a chain and lock on it, and there's a sign on it that says off limits Rovon Ranger business. And there's
see?
symbol.
What the hell is this? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no.
He'll look over at Amara. Did you do this?
I was with you the whole time. How could I have done this?
He'll look over at Rune. Did you do this? Who did this?
Well, it clearly wasn't us.
I don't think it was me. It wasn't me, right?
It wasn't.
Well, how do we get the lock off? Because I need to sell my wares.
Okay, so. No,
do
wait. I
that.
wanted to use my thing.
Oh, okay.
I have a. So what? It's like, I'm sorry, I missed it a little bit because I zoned out. But it's a lock that's on the stall.
Yeah, there's a lock on the stall.
Yeah, there's a chain.
And a sign.
There's two gates. There's two gates that you can't really see through, and it's chained with a lock on it, and there's a sign on it, that says Rovan Ranger
Okay.
Business, and there's a symbol on it.
So Amara takes out this metal tube-looking thing, which is a chime of opening,
Okay.
and clinks it against the gate.
Okay. Okay. Clinks against the lock, and the lock pops open.
This is the shortest character arc ever. Thank you.
I was prepared. I was like, we're gonna have to get into some.
No,
some
that hey,
type
that
of
works.
something.
As you reach the as you reach for the lock, I need you, Amara, to make a perception check for me.
Got it. I will do that for you. Give me a moment. My page is loading. Perception?
Yes.
Ha. I got a +8 in perception. No! How did I get a nat 1?
That's about
9.
as bad as you could have possibly done.
Yeah. And I had a +8. That's crazy. Well, I got a
Okay.
9 technically, but it's a nat 1. That's crazy. That's wild. I want to actually... Okay. My rolls tonight are awful. Did you see my stat rolls?
Yeah, they were pretty impressive.
They
They
were
got lower
bad.
and lower and
Highest I
lower.
got was a 71.
Yeah,
and the
rolled
lowest I
5
think was-
times.
Yeah, and I rolled 5 times. Oh my, so bad. Anyways,
Impressive.
It's pretty impressive.
oh my god.
Okay. As you take the lock off, you even at a 9, this sign looks like it was really shittily put together. So somebody, Fred probably made this sign. It's not the best sign you've seen.
Fucking Fred.
Who's
Yeah.
Fred again? Sorry.
Just some guy at the barracks.
Okay.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, with a higher roll, you've gone more, but we'll just say that for right
Uh huh.
now. Okay, so it's unlocked. What are you guys gonna do now?
There. Your
You
problem
said there was
is
a
solved.
mark on
Are you
it?
done? Are you
On the door?
satisfied?
The sign had a symbol on it
Okay.
that roughly looks like a Rovan Ranger symbol.
Got it. Okay. Aaron will look at
Aaron.
I'll call it.
God.
Who's
jeez.
Aaron?
Bubba will look over at God, I don't know anybody's characters' names. This is terrible.
There's Rune and Amara.
Amara, thank you. Look over at Amara and say, "Thank you, Horned Lady, for saving my business. You've done the people of this town a great service in allowing me to deliver them all of my delectable goods."
Are you
and-
satisfied?
Yes, and I will not tip you.
Would you rate
And
me
he
at,
will-
what would you rate me out of 5 stars?
I
If those are coming
I plead the Fifth Amendment. My right as an American, and he will.
Could you please read me a review on the post board
God.
that is near the. near the...
He will at this point, because we're delving into the realm of madness, go over to the door and try to open it from where the chain just dropped to see what's inside.
Okay. You open up the door, and you've been here before,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not the only person that uses this area. Many farmers come in and use it, whatnot. You have your own little area. When you open it, you expect to see, stalls, cattle, some of your farmer friends, but you assume they're locked out. Instead, you see a lot of blood
Oh,
all over the place.
I take out
And
my magnifying glass.
your
Uh,
giant ass magnifying glass.
for the
Does it like form from inside of your body? Was it just like floating there in the amorphous blob that is your
Oh, it's
form, and
form.
it just
It's
kind of sucked to the
Rude.
top of the layer?
Yeah, Rune's entire inventory is just in their body.
Oh my god, yes. I hate it, but I love it so much.
I love it. Yeah. Gelatinous cube poo.
So I am placing some bodies around here.
Why is everyone
And
dead?
that's a great question. So looks like something went down here. And yeah, so that is what you are presented with. So
Am I the only one who can't see the map?
I think there's been a murder.
Colt, you have
Oh,
to hit the start
I
session
do.
button.
Yes, I do. There we are. How's that? Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it. I was like, what is going on? Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Oh my word.
Well, I'm gonna go over and start investigating.
You should be able to move your folks.
I'm gonna go with this guy.
Okay.
He's the closest one.
And Rune, what are you doing?
Well, I see Amara's going over there. I'm gonna, like,
How's it going?
I'm gonna follow blood.
Over to there? Okay. All right, we'll take care of these one at a time. Bubba, where are you going in this time?
Bubba would be going directly to where he would usually set up his stall, wherever that would be.
You generally set your stall up at right here.
Perfect.
That's why I'm saying that's why you're really irritated. This is like the best spot because the gate's right here, and most people see you first.
Beautiful. Bubba is a hard-working man. He grows the biggest crops.
Yes.
I'll be right back. Don't start with me.
Okay. We'll go.
We will start without you.
All right.
Stop it. I'll be like literally 3 seconds. No, don't count to 3.
So, Bubba, you're going to here?
Yeehaw.
Okay. All right. Bubba, we'll start with you. What are you doing here?
Are you asking me this out of character or in character?
Well, I'm not a character right now. I'm asking.
Okay,
tell me
cool.
what he's doing over there.
He is looking
corpse
at his
there,
area.
but- yeah.
Yeah, he'll be looking at his area to make sure there's no shenanigans. I mean, I'm assuming he sees the blood all over the floor around his usual spot.
Yes, and a corpse.
Ever the businessman, he will be making sure that the place that he sets up shop is still as immaculate as ever otherwise. And then he's going to look at this body.
Yes.
Don't you tamper with the crime scene.
He's going to grab it by a leg and drag it into the bush
nothing.
away from from its stall.
Stop
So you're
tampering with the crime
you're
scene.
putting him over here.
Ma'am, are you going to pay my rent? I didn't think so. I have to manage a whole farm by myself. I don't get no help. You don't
Who's
get to tell
ma'am?
me what to do.
I'm a genderless blob.
Ma'am, sir, I don't know what you want me to call you.
Okay, so you leave a trail as you drag this looks like to be a half orc female around the corner and leave her in a bush.
Beautiful.
Do you
Kitty cat.
examine the area? Do you examine her?
I don't care about the body. I will examine the
Okay.
area though to make sure that everything is still in place, that nothing's gone missing,
I mean,
etc.
you don't really leave anything behind here, other than like a stool to sit on. You do notice there are some burn marks along the counter where you have your vegetables up, and a few burn marks in the back of the stall as well. Like circular, perfectly circled burn marks.
Unacceptable. I'm never going to be able to get this out, and it's going to distract from my wares. And he's pull out, because I gave him carpenter's tools, I believe. Yep, I sure did. So he's going to pull out a sander, like a wood sander, and start sanding the burn marks to try to get rid of them.
Stop messing with the evidence.
How loud are you sanding?
Very, very loud. Like he is vigorously sanding this wood.
Rune is also absolutely yelling at Bubba. Like, stop doing this. You're tampering with the crime scene. I'm trying to collect evidence.
Amara's
and you're
kind of
ruining
doing
it.
that, but not aggressively, just being like,
He's
"You're
mad as
tampering
hell,
with
and he isn't going
evidence.
to take it
It's really
anymore,
bad."
okay?
Alright, I've got to make some
What
rolls. Okay. I just gotta roll a few d20s on my end. That's fine. Okay. While he's doing that, Rune, you have followed this blood trail over to this wagon.
It's a wagon?
Is it?
No, it's a windmill.
I guess it is.
It's
Okay.
a weapon now.
Doesn't matter. Over this windmill, you find underneath of it there are 3 stacked bodies there. The ones you passed look like they dropped where they fell. These ones were clearly dragged over and placed underneath there.
Interesting. Do they have the pin for that mysterious guild?
They sure fucking do. And they also have several burn marks on their chest and arms and legs.
Do I find any gunpowder residue?
Make an investigation check.
Can I wander?
Sure. You can envelop the corpses.
I'll just I'll envelop the corpses and just look for clues.
Sure.
25.
You don't find anything at first. However, on a second pass, on one of them has a piece of metal shard stuck in their thigh. Deep cut. And that shard, that shard does have the same sort of residue on it.
Aha! So the same people who
A
blew
clue.
up the market. A clue. Yeah, no, I'll put the shrapnel into a baggie and absorb it.
Okay. Amara, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, Rune, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna I wanna then start I wanna kind of like retrace my kind of do the thing of okay, what exactly happened, try to deduce like all of the the what happened and try to come up with like a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go to Amara.
We'll get back to that. Okay. Amara, what have you been doing?
Well, first Amara was kind of just investigating the first body.
Okay.
unless-
I mean,
unless-
you want to give me an investigation roll and tell you what you find?
Yeah. $16.
Okay, you find the pin that's on there that apparently is some sort of connection to Captain McKay. the symbol that Colt seemed to immediately recognize. This body has burn marks on the back. So this person, whoever hit this person, they were hit from behind, and they have a very sort of shocked look on their face. They probably didn't know what hit them.
So, can I look around for... Any type of, like... they probably took the weapons with them. Any type of, like residue of any kind, like, other than, like, gunpowder, like, gunpowder included, but, like, any type of weapon residue of any, like, nearby, or, like, any weapons at all nearby, or...
I mean, all these people are armed, and they have
Right.
not been stripped of items. They were
Okay.
left where they fell.
What are they armed with?
Yeah.
Studded leather armor. Some have long swords. They all seem to have a hand crossbow on them.
But
One
none
has
of
a
them
heavy crossbow.
But none of them have, like, guns.
No, none of them have guns. And the only sort of residue you found was on that one guy. There's just like these little perfectly circular burn marks on these people and on things around them.
Can I investigate those?
Sure.
Because it's the gunpowder, but, like...
Well, you don't detect any gunpowder inside these burn marks.
Yeah, okay, so 19.
Whatever did this... Some of these things get, like, really hot. I mean, you've seen someone put, like, a hot iron on a shirt and burn it and, like, leave a mark. But you've never seen a perfectly circular burn mark that, like, goes into wood this deep or into flesh that deeply so perfectly.
Okay.
It's weird. You've never seen it before.
Yeah.
These aren't,
Any,
these
like...
aren't bullet holes, are?
No. No,
Can I roll...
you've seen bullet holes, not bullet holes.
So, can I roll a history check to see if maybe I've... Like, you said I haven't seen this anywhere before, but I'm thinking, like, maybe in, like, a manual or something with the guild, like...
Sure. Go ahead.
10.
No, this is completely foreign to you.
Hmm.
And then the Rangers do pull in a lot of illicit stuff to investigate it, legally or illegally. But this is a new one.
Weird. Blob thing, are you taking notes?
Absolutely.
What's your name?
Always. I'm Rune. You can call
Are
me
you taking
Rune.
notes, Rune?
Absolutely. I'm always taking
Good.
notes.
Fantastic.
So can I try to come up with, like, some kind of timeline? Where did things start?
Well, I mean, you've only investigated this one little area. And given that the person Amara is by seemed to have been shot in the back, I mean, it started and ended where they were right there.
Right. So, like, I can assume that someone, like, came in through the fence and started shooting people up. With whatever this weapon
Something
was.
happened. Something happened there, and people. I mean, some of the folks will
I know,
get
but I'm
hit
trying to
right
figure
in
out
the
what
chest.
happened.
Yeah. So, are you moving to there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you moving?
Yeah, I've got my little. It's got its little well, not little. It's massive magnifying glass, and it's just following the trail.
I'm gonna follow Rune as they walk along.
What is everyone's And Bubba, you just hanging out at your stall?
He's still, unless I've finally gotten the burn marks sanded out of the wood, he's going to be going for that still.
Gotcha. I need Rune and Amar. What are your passive perceptions?
18.
18.
Okay. I just need to check one thing. Okay. Well, let me roll a few things to see what happens here. Okay. You both catch a glimmer of something right around here. You see where I'm pointing?
No.
North of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A glimmer.
This is a
something
this,
shiny,
this
like
is a
shiny.
yeah. It's just something caught your glint of your eye, or in your case, blob. This big blood stain right here, you just see what are bits and pieces of cattle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor cows.
Can I slurp over there?
Well, you could, but as you get to right about there,
Where?
right where I put you.
Okay.
You see two. I should really rename these guys. All right, you see two hooded figures kind of pop up. The glint you see is they seem to be gauntleted, and that is what caught your eye. And you also they have big black cloaks on that kind of hides most of their features. They don't seem to be willing to identify themselves, but they have popped up around that corner, and these two you don't see, but I'm just putting over here. And they are looking in to the right, behind this stall. You don't see these two. You see these two. Yeah.
What is
I'll just
sorry.
put them over here. Go ahead.
What is Bubba's progress on his burn marks?
Make me 3 athletic checks.
3 athletics checks. I'm good at that. 1. 23.
Okay.
21. 26.
I mean, it looks like it's brand fucking new.
All right. At that, Bubba is gonna be satisfied and see that the group has kind of walked away and start walking toward him.
All right, I'm gonna put you like right about here when we see these hooded figures. Now, before anyone moves, Amara, Rune, you both see these two. What do?
Rune is gonna throw up a pseudopod to kind of like halt Amara, and is gonna give the general signal for be quiet. And is gonna do a bunch of like hand movements to communicate that there's 2 people over there, just in case she hasn't seen them.
I will denote you are out in the open. You're basically standing in the middle of a football field going, if they're behind the fence looking at you. But that's fine.
Amara, being aware of this, is already pointing her musket at both of them. Taking a stance. Not shooting, just holding there.
Mm-hmm.
Can I come over here and maybe
And maybe what?
and hide? Go stealth?
Sure.
I want to stealth. $21.
Okay.
And then I want to kind of like come around, like I basically sneak up behind them, if that's possible. And like over. I am a small goo.
You are a small goo. Okay. If you're going to do that, all right, I'm going to say I need you to make me two stealth rolls.
I did one. Is that another 2 on top of that?
No, I need 2 more on top of that.
That's better.
Holy crap. Stealth plus 13?
Yeah. Rogue
How do you do?
and dirty 20.
Okay. Let me...
I think the lowest was a dirty 20.
Okay. Okay. I will say you can get to here. But before we go on beyond that, let's say we'll give Amara and Bubba a certain amount of time to do something else.
Yeah, no,
Bubba.
like Rune isn't gonna react to anything. It's just gonna like observe for now.
Okay. Before we get to that,
Yes.
we're not in initiative order, but we want to make sure we're moving incrementally on here. Bubba.
Yep. Yes.
What are you doing?
Bubba's just going to casually walk over to Amara, completely oblivious of the situation, and say, which one, what do you think, what kind of bootlicker did this to these poor people here? What do you think?
Amara's gonna ignore him. Ignore that question. Like, not ignore him, ignore that question. And well, she's pointing a rifle or a musket in the direction of something. And she talks to them and is saying, You're trespassing on private property in a closed space. Step out into the open now, or I'll shoot.
Oh shit. And he'll look at where you're pointing, and I'm assuming see these masked robe figures.
Gosh darn it. Well, looky here.
Well, looky, Lou.
Okay,
Oh,
you say that.
That ain't the craziest thing I ever did done see.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Did
ain't that a
see.
barrel of monkeys?
Rune, from your position, you see these two. I mean, you make out they seem to be somewhat hulking figures, and you see the gauntlets, and their feet are exposed, and they seem to have armored feet as well. So they're wearing gauntleted feet. And as close
Like
as you
the-
are, you don't need to make.
Like I'm imagining gauntleted gauntlets feet armor, but like the toes are separated.
Yeah, you do. You do see that separation for some reason. Yeah. You don't. You hear them talk back and forth. But it's like. It's not a language you have ever heard before.
Man, I wish I had time
But-
to cast comprehend languages.
But then you see them both stand up, and you see this long. It kind of looks like a baton, but like bulkier and heavier. And they're holding it with two hands, and then they point one at Bubba and one at Amara, and you see these beams of energy shoot out of them as they both shoot at both Bubba and Amara. And they're gonna each take a shot, and then we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
So let me start the.
That's a 19
Yes.
from your boy Bubba.
Oh, I rolled really badly. Did I have time to
Oh, no.
observe them at all?
Oh, I got a
I rolled
19.
To do what?
I'm
sorry,
Did
did
I have time to do insightful fighting?
No, because they kind of just popped up and shot. But you can do it on your turn.
Okay.
Okie dokie. I need to switch to more.
We got the exact same. Yeah.
Some more
Wait, you got my roll?
music.
Yeah, me and you, we got the exact same one.
Your story.
Nice.
Switch up music here.
Well, I think Bubba's more handsome, so I think that music goes first.
Well, I think Amara's more beautiful, so I think that she should go first.
You guys can decide who goes first.
You can go first, I don't care.
Sounds so
doesn't
tired
look
today.
pleasant to anybody.
What was
What
that?
is that? A little snot.
Okay. Initiative order. So which one's going first? Bubba?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
it's gonna
Bubba.
be Bubba, Amara, these fellers, Rune, and Rune. Then Rune.
Yeah, I rolled really bad.
But first off, we're gonna deal with their two first shots at you.
Is that a deck save?
Oh. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll tell you. Hang on. Okay, wasn't this okay? All right. Does a 19 hit? Bubba.
It should be at disadvantage
Oh,
because I've got displacement again.
that's a simple farmer. I guess 11 doesn't.
Just a simple armor with his cloak of displacement.
Yep, that's fine. Beam shoots over your head, explodes. Bale of hay behind you. Let's see here. Ooh, Nat 20 for Amara. Amara, you take 22 points of radiant damage
Well,
as it
cool.
hits you right in the shoulder
Oh
and
my.
leaves the same sort of circular burn mark you've seen on others.
Mm, Nope.
But this is a weapon you've never seen before.
good to know. Good to know.
Amara, or Bubba, your go.
All right. The squares are really hard to see, but are they 5 feet? Because
Yeah,
if
you
so,
can use a ruler.
I'm gonna have to run really far. Oh, okay.
The ruler is scaled correctly, so use the ruler to roughly.
It is scaled. They are so far away. Okay.
They have a range.
I'm going to.
Those things have a range of 100. Those things have a range of 100 to 300 feet.
I'm going to dash action right here. Can you see my ruler?
Okay. No, but you can move your guy.
So just to the right of the second from the left is exactly
Okay, can you
60
move
feet,
your-
which is yeah. I just wanted you to know that I did the math. Actually, I can't move my
Or,
guy.
no, you
Hold on.
should be able to.
Now I
move.
can.
There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Right
Okay, you're right there.
there. And-
As you pass, you do see these other two right here, as well.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And then. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stand right here instead.
Okay.
Because I forgot how my character's built, and I'm really struggling to see these squares.
Good patterns.
Right there. Is
That's
my line of sight impeded by whatever's there? That hay bale,
No, it's not.
that feeding bin. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
And then I will in my turn right there.
Okay, it is now these hooded figures' turn.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's
No, your
similar.
turn. Sorry. Yeah. Amara.
also I can't move my character for some reason.
Is the little hand on the left-handed side?
Clicked? Yes.
Click it off.
Oh.
Yeah, click it off.
Oh. Look at
I
that.
did the same.
There.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna move 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Yeah, and then am I able to... Oh, oops. I didn't know I could actually, draw. Hold on. They added that feature. Sorry.
If you pick the one that's second from the bottom, there you go.
That's what I wanted.
Sure.
I want to go for this guy. Can I, do I have him in my sights? Or is this thing blocking me? Cool. So, that's still within 40 feet. So, with her musket, that's already out. Hang on, I gotta remember how to... Okay, yeah, with her musket, gonna shoot at that guy.
Yes.
So that's a 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and I want to use my sneak attack as well, so...
Okay, I'll say Rune is close enough for you to do that.
Oh, yeah, okay, is that allowed?
Yeah, you have advantage.
No, that's okay. I just forgot that was, a thing that you had to be close to someone.
Yeah, but Rune's close enough. She screwed up within melee.
Okay. Okay, so... That's...
Am I?
I'm gonna say for this situation, yeah.
I think
I'll take it. I'll take it. So that's 12 plus, so that's 32 damage.
Okay. Where do you shoot this thing?
Right in his chest.
Rune, you see the shot go right through this thing and hit the barrel next to you. And for a moment you think, oh shit, this thing is a ghost. But it then kind of just crumples back and falls back to the ground. And the hood falls back and you see a metal face like it's wearing a helmet. And you see some sparks pop out. So this guy is effectively disabled.
Kaput.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I guess I can't draw over. Anything else?
Do this.
You have a bonus action as a
I was gonna say,
rogue.
let me look. I didn't even think about my bonus action. I like being a rogue. Okay. As my bonus action.
Can you dash to get cover? Like if you
I
go
might.
behind.
Let me see. I have.
Like maybe if you
Um,
go.
2-weapon fighting. Can I do that?
No. You can't
Okay.
shoot again.
That's fine. Yeah, so I'll take a. I don't think I can take a dash action. Or
You're a rogue, you can bonus action dash, hide, or
Oh, where's that?
you're a rogue. It's a bonus action.
Oh, cunning action. I
It's
see
under
it. I see
your
it.
Yeah.
cunning action.
Oh, can I do? I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere. I can't really hide, can I?
Not effectively, no.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll bonus action dash then.
Alright, where are you heading to?
Can I go? Oh, man. I got 30 feet of movement, right?
Yep, you have 30 feet of
Okay.
movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna move over. Oop, wrong button. I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
to get cover under this
Yeah,
thing.
I would say you would have half cover there.
Okay,
That's a +2 to your AC.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Half
Okay,
cover is
hold on.
plus. Yep, half cover is +2 to your AC.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I don't think you have anything else.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, action, bonus action, movement. That's it.
Cool.
Alright, it's these hood figures. Bubba, you'll see these two move out to here, whip up those things, and they each take 2 shots at you. So first is a disadvantage. So that'd be a 17 and a 18.
That hits.
Okay. That is 12 points of radiant damage. Second shot will be normal because you've been whapped. Well, that's a 20. Dirty 20.
I do say that hits.
That's another 11 points of damage, radiant damage. That next one's a 4 that misses you and strikes the post next to you, kind of almost lighting it on fire. And that is a 13. I assume that misses.
Also a miss. Yeah. Correct.
That
16
hits the
AC.
ground in front of you and shoots up bloody dirt into your face, but that's nothing. The one to your left on the screen sees Amar run behind the bushes and takes his 2 shots. The first one is would be an 18. You do have a +2 armor.
I was on mute. It does hit, yes, because I have a 17 right now, even with the +2.
Okay. Yes.
Never mind. I'm not close enough.
Okay. All right. So that would be 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys take a punch. And the next one is a 10. That one hits the water in front of you, splashing you up into your face in probably the most annoying way possible.
Cursing me with wet socks. Oh my god.
Yeah. Rune! It's now your turn.
Rune is gonna slime over the fence. And because I was hiding, do I get advantage, right?
Yeah. That person's attention is solely on Amaro.
Okay. I'm gonna light up my rapier.
Okay, as a bonus action. Okay.
Bonus action. I'm gonna take my bonus action to light up my rapier. And I'll take an attack with advantage. And I'm gonna throw green flame blade on this.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh!
That'll do it.
Nat 20.
Roll damage.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, roll your damage.
I have a thought, but after, and then you can tell me if it's too late.
Oh,
What's
that
that?
rolled so many random dice. I don't know what it rolled. 7 looks like 7 piercing, 3 fire damage, 17 sneak attack, and I still need to roll green flame blade, which I believe, yeah, is 2d8.
Yes.
My thought was that I have Hellish Rebuke, but...
What'd you hang on to that?
Which is 9. Which is 9. Does the fire damage transfer over to the other guy too?
The other guy's dead.
Okay, never mind.
So it could pop over and light a piece of him on fire. So what's the total amount of damage?
I don't know. You weren't keeping track?
No, because you're yelling out a lot of numbers. Did you?
I was 7 piercing.
Yep.
3 flame tongue dagger. 3
Okay.
fire damage for the flame
Okay.
tongue. 17 sneak attack, and then an additional
Okay.
9 points of fire damage for green flame blade.
Okay.
So 27.
27 plus 9.
Third
Gotcha.
plus 9 is.
Bubba, you are looking towards this person that Rune has come up behind to hit, and Amara, you're looking, you're dripping, obviously from this water shot, really irritated. You see Rune slither by, and then you just see a flash down the front, and you see this figure split in half and fall one on the side, the other side. And Rune and Bubba, you expect to see like blood and guts and heart and lungs. You just see a bunch of gears shoot out in every direction. Nothing you've ever seen before.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did I kill it?
Oh, it did. Yeah, it really did.
It's just a flesh wound. Come on, it's split in half. It can still fight.
And then
All right, we go.
Can I
Oh yeah,
use
what do you want to do
my
now?
5, 10, 30. I can't get up close enough. I'll go up here. I'll slime over here. And then I'll end my
Okay.
turn.
Bubba.
Bubba, feeling like he had his moment of glory stolen from him, will angrily run 5. How do you handle diagonals?
Just use the ruler.
Okay. Oh yeah.
If you make it there, use the ruler. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, I should make it here. Well, but okay. I guess I could just
Just do
use
it.
the ruler.
Do
All right, here we go. Here comes Bubba. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Bubba's a man on a mission.
Mhm.
So, not wanting to be shown up by his gelatinous friend, Bubba will, like King Arthur wielding Excalibur, pull a mighty pitchfork off of his back, twirl it around a couple times, and say, "Get away from my stall." And he will take one strike at this hooded figure with his +1 pitchfork.
Okay.
Um,
There's a simple man with a +1 pitchfork that
It was from his best friend who died in the war.
died in the war. Yeah.
Don't ask which war.
No, that's the war. Yeah. We'll cover that in some other one shot. But the Bubba one shot. All right.
Alright, so here comes his first attack.
Okay.
He swings for 14.
Miss.
Oof. And
The figure moves to the side.
how many extra attacks do I get at this level? Let's see.
I think you have 2.
That would be great if I did. Let's see. I only see 1 at the moment. I don't think I get extra attack 2 until like level 12, but that's okay. I will take my extra attack and swing again. And roll the exact same thing. Sheesh.
This guy's a little squirrely.
Clearly.
It's okay. It's okay, Bubba. I'll protect you.
Thank you. And he will bonus action second wind to regain 1d10 plus 10 HP. I rolled a 1 because of course I did, so that's only 11. But that's okay. We will take whatever we can get.
Right. Amara.
Oh, not done yet. Sorry.
Okay,
And then I will spend 5 more ruler. I will expend the last little bit of my movement to get all up in this fool's face. Right
Okay.
here.
Amara.
Move 30 feet.
Now, just so you know, as a rogue, you have an option called Steady Aim, where you can sacrifice all of your movement to give yourself advantage on an attack. So if you stay there and decide like to sort of mount up and put your gun down and take a shot at one of the hooded figures, you could roll at advantage, but then you are there for the rest of the turn. You are within range.
But won't I get disadvantage if I'm not within 40 feet?
You have a musket, my friend. That's a 6.
No, it's 40.
That's 40?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Damn. Sorry, I was trying to help you out.
No, it's okay. I appreciate it. But yeah, I would have. That is good to know. But yeah, it cancels out anyway, so there's no point.
Well, I mean, if you shot at advantage, it'd be a straight roll, and you can still hit someone and get sneak attack damage because they're with range of Bubba.
You could here. Yeah, you could get up here.
Where?
Still get
Where? Oh yeah. Well, that's where. Yeah, that's where I was gonna move. Was there.
Cover. Still get that.
Whoa, you're cutting out a lot.
Do you hear me?
Now we do.
Yeah, now.
Oh, I was.
You might need to turn your
saying
you might need to
you
turn your
have
camera off.
No, I think the issue is that whenever I swipe the screen over to look at the map,
Oh, yeah.
my
Yes,
audio
that
goes
is-
all funky.
that is
So I
it,
just
because-
have to. Whenever I talk, I just have to come to Discord. You can go to that spot. You can still
okay,
just helping.
That's where I was gonna move to anyway, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
do that. But I appreciate the help, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna move here, and then I'll just do another musket shot.
Sure.
On this guy right here.
Okay.
So that would be, oh god, well that would be a 9.
It it hits him in the head, but goes ding, shoots straight up.
Okay, so it doesn't hit him.
Does not.
Okay, well,
You can bonus action hide or bonus action move.
I'll hide.
Make me a stealth roll.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, are you kidding me? 13.
I mean, you feel pretty hidden.
All of my, like, roguey checks, I'm getting 1s and 3s. It's not on brand for me right now.
Okay. Hooded folks. Gosh. Well, let me roll perception. Let me see if they see you, Amara. One does. And yeah, they both kind of see you sneaking around there. One does not have a clear line of shot on you. Okay, the one to the north is going to take 2 shots at Rune at disadvantage because you're within melee of him. It's a range attack, and that would be a 15.
I don't think that hit. That does not hit.
Okay,
Does not
misses. The other one aims at...
I'd like to, before that resolves,
Sure.
can I expend a reaction? Oh, I guess let him do the other attack, but after that resolves, I'd like to do a reaction.
Okay. Second shot at disadvantage. Oh, that's another miss. Boom. Can't. You're too goddamn small and tiny. You're phew. The other one's gonna look at Amara and take a shot.
Oh wait, before you do that, can I actually resolve the reaction?
Sure.
So I'm gonna sentinel attack. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee attack against the attacking creature.
Do it.
I will
Simple
swing
farmer.
with my mighty pitchfork. 16 plus something, 26.
That hits.
Ooh. I'm going to spend a superiority die and attempt to trip attack,
Okay.
which is a DC 17 strength saving throw. On failure, the target is knocked prone.
Okay.
I'll roll my damage while you resolve that. Ooh, a 6. So 12 damage plus the superiority die damage, which I think is a D10 at this level. $12 plus 7. 19 damage.
So 19. Okay. And he is not
it'd
prone.
be nice. Let's go. Cool.
And he looks a little messed up. I'll put that as a. We'll make that a little purple. Nope. Other person takes a shot at Amara. Where am I? There I am. Okay. First shot is a 8. Hits the wagon and busts out a board. Second shot. hits the wheel, collapsing part of it. Both misses. Maroon! You have someone on the ground next to you, and then you also have one next to Bubba shooting at Amara.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the guy on the ground.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Do it.
Flame Blade.
Go for it. You're taking an advantage. He's prone. That hits.
25.
Yep.
So. Uh, 12 piercing damage.
It's done. It's done.
It's, okay.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Total.
It was.
Total 35.
These are.
I didn't even.
You again bisect this thing.
All right. And then I'll come over here. And can I possibly bonus action a hop?
I mean, if you want to, you're his direct line of sight. It's going to be a really high DC.
Okay. We'll try it.
Go for it. If you break 30, you succeed.
No. I did.
Okay, you feel really hidden, but you're also looking over the thing at him. Okay, at the end of this round, everyone I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, so close to a 12, but it landed on a 2. That's a 6 from me.
I know. I was almost a 17.
Bubba, you haven't felt like this in years. This is your fucking glory. There is one guy left, and you can sell your fucking vegetables and tell a story. Amara, Rune, you hear a thud, like a really heavy footstep.
Where?
Bubba,
In what direction?
your turn. Now, with that roll, you're not quite sure. Close, but not close enough you can see what it is. Bubba!
He just left.
Oh. Well. Oh, alright, he can hear us.
Yes.
Your turn.
Alright, so the guy on the ground is not
Dead.
dead.
So
He
dead.
is dead. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I'll change that to black.
Go. Alright, Bubba will turn his gaze to the other hooded figure and did not hear any loud knocking or
Nope. No
anything
idea.
as such, so he is going to satisfy his bloodlust and wield his mighty pitchfork +1 against this hooded figure. There's a 27 hit.
That'll do it.
Alright. Ooh, 16 damage.
Okay.
And then I will extra attack. 26 to hit.
That'll do it.
8 damage.
Okay. Its arm has fallen off, but it's still kicking.
Nice. And then I'm gonna take a bonus. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it.
I'm gonna take a bonus action. Polearm master bonus attack. When I attack with a glaive, halberd, quarterstaff, or spear, or in this case, a
Pitchfork.
a very halberdy pitchfork.
Well-made pitchfork, yeah.
You can use a bonus action to make a melee attack with the opposite end of the weapon that uses the same ability modifiers as the primary attack and has a damage die of D4. So I'm gonna bunt him in the face, hopefully. Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
I'm gonna bunt him. Give him a little boop. Give me a 4. Give me 4. That's 2. 2 damage.
It's wobbly. Still up. Is that it?
That is it. Yes.
Mara.
Take it down.
Alias, you fall asleep?
No. Yes. I've been up since 6 a.m. Okay, sorry. My bed's really comfy.
You got one hooded figure sparking.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. Nope, wrong button. Move here.
Mm-hmm.
And then do another musket attack.
Okay.
So that would be a 17.
Hits.
And I will do a sneak attack as well, so that will be 7 damage
Don't even
plus.
bother.
Okay.
You take off.
I whittled him down a
half
bit
it-
for you.
Yeah, you take off half his head with your musket shot, and he goes, it falls right over. We are still in initiative order. Each of you have 1 round to look about, perhaps heal. Tell me what you're doing in a round.
Would like health, please. If someone can give me some.
You have a greater healing potion attached to.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay, hold on. I will take that. That will be my action, was to take that then.
Okay.
I want to wander. I think I have advantage. For looking for people who are hidden. Oh, you can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. So I'm gonna use a bonus action to make a perception check.
Okay, go for it.
I'm looking for that footstep. No! Okay. Use an action.
You know what? Go for it.
Can I move half my speed? Can I do a wander and make the next one with advantage?
You can sacrifice all your movement just to sit
Okay,
still.
I'll do that.
Sure, you can do that. I'll let you do that.
With advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Better. 24.
Okay.
Where's that? Is that a footstep? What else is out there?
As really the big token I have available is not an aboleth.
Please
It is
no.
it is a bigger thing that is coming from around this corner. Not hooded, not cloaked, but of the same construct of these 4 things, but bigger.
Okay. I've used my action.
Bubba's just gonna.
bonus action.
Oh.
Look out, guys! There's more thing. There's a big thing coming from behind that corner.
Bubba's gonna loot the body north of him for his action.
There is the thing he was holding and shooting at you. Other than that, there is nothing else on it.
You should take that.
Bubba will pick that up and toss it to Amara.
Oh. Alright.
You have no idea what this thing is.
Do I know how to shoot it at all? Because I've seen them shoot it.
Nope. You do not. You've seen 20 seconds of them shooting at you. You have not seen this thing up close or examined it.
taking that potion was an action, right?
Yes.
So I can't like examine this at all.
I mean, you can spend one. It will take you 2 rounds to figure out how this thing
Okay,
hopefully works.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my
You're gonna find the trigger and then accidentally point it at yourself and die.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. So you know what?
I think
I'm gonna do my.
I think that's a nat one.
I would say 2 rounds to figure it out. 1 round if you rolled a really good intelligence check.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what
That's up to
happens.
you. All right.
Right now, undecided.
We are going to be at the top of the round. This thing
Should we take
had
a
really. Yeah, you guys want to take a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to finish up next week, but this is the last sort of big thing for the evening.
Yeah. No. We'll still do
All right.
the.
We'll take a break.
Yeah, just break.